Hello and welcome to the Chemistry A-Level Remote Open Evening. I'm Dr. Rashid and I'm going to be taking you through this presentation, hopefully answering any questions that you might have. So what do we learn about in A-Level Chemistry? Well, we've got three main areas: inorganic, physical and organic chemistry with their own subtopics. So we could be from AS, what we start with is what are atoms made of, which is a bit more complicated and also a step up from the GCSE content that we do. And in organic chemistry we look at carbon containing compounds such as DNA. We also look at crude oil and how you can use that to make plastics and even clothing. We look at the structure of DNA, we look at how catalysts work in cars, and also something really interesting. So for example, why does snow melt at sub-zero temperatures when you put salt on it? Quite an interesting topic is that. And you might even also learn about ozone depletion, why it happens, and scientists have been studying this so we can sort of reverse the process and stop it. So in the first year, as you can see, you've got physical, organic and inorganic sections with the subtopics there. I don't want to go into too much detail, you can have a read of this in your own time, but there are some really interesting topics, as I mentioned before, from structure of the atom all the way to organic analysis. So in the second year, again, it's very similar to the first year in terms of the overall content is physical, organic and inorganic. However, the subtopics are different and we do cover a broad range and some really interesting topics from electrochemistry to biochemistry. So A-level chemistry, one of the major differences between GCSE science is very difficult and demanding subject, and ability alone is not going to guarantee success. So even students with the best grades at GCSE find it very difficult and they have to persevere and put lots of effort in. But with the teachers, we give you loads of support and it is really enjoyable and rewarding because you do get to work individually and in groups and collaborative tasks, and the different subjects and the content is really fascinating in many areas, so you will enjoy it, but it's a very difficult, demanding subject, so you have to keep that in mind. So I've mentioned A-level chemistry is much more difficult than GCSE, so what do we expect from you and what can you expect from us in terms of helping you to achieve your grades? So the first thing is, obviously we've got 5 hours of chemistry a week, but we are expecting you to do at least 5 hours per week outside of school as well. And we will be doing weekly mini tests and end of topic tests as well, every maybe 4 weeks to 6 weeks, and these will generate a grade for you, and then using that we will provide intervention and support and help you to go over your areas of weakness and improve that and get the grade that you really deserve. And obviously there's lots of stuff that we do provide online that will help you. So the PowerPoints we use in lesson, the videos, exam questions, extra questions on top of that. So there's no reason why you can't be successful, just requires a bit of dedication and perseverance. What about practicals, I hear say? Well, this is one of the really enjoyable parts of the course. We do loads of practicals. There are 12 required practicals that must be completed and they're assessed in the exams, but we do far more than just 12 practicals. The required practicals do constitute a practical endorsement which is recorded on your certificate at the end of the 2 years as a pass or a fail with your grade. But because we have plenty of opportunity to carry out practicals that you've missed or skills that you've not fully mastered, everyone passes this, so you get plenty of support with that. The final thing, there's no coursework in the course, there's just final exams at the end of the 2 years. The assessments, the 3 exams at the end of the 2-year course. The first exam is made up of the topics physical and inorganic chemistry. The second one covers physical and organic chemistry, and the third one is synoptic, meaning it covers all the topics that we've covered over the 2 years. Each exam is 2 hours long, and these together give you a final grade which you'll get in August of the second year. The mini tests that we do, those allow us to follow your progress, but they do not make up your final grade. Only these final 3 exams at the end of the 2 years make up your final grade. So finally, you've done chemistry. What can you do with it? Well, with chemistry, it's so versatile. You can go into almost anything, even something non-science related, because it is very is highly valued by universities. So just thinking about some of the courses that students have gone on to do and you can do with chemistry, we've got the obvious ones such as chemistry, medicine, dentistry, pharmacy, optometry, biomedical sciences, chemical engineering, but like I mentioned, it's so versatile. You can even go on to things such as accountancy, maths, various apprenticeships, chemical and electronic engineering, and even cognitive neuroscience. So it is really versatile. Thank you for listening, and if you have any further questions, you can contact me on my email address, which I've left for you there. And hopefully you've enjoyed the presentation and you're thinking of coming to Beckford Oakbank and doing chemistry.